And we're back again. Kickoff Culture podcasting, the beautiful game. I am Clement Scott, the cutest lion in Africa, bringing you nothing else but the purest, not the greatness. I'm not alone. I'm with the black and the berry, the sweet and the juice. But I want to tanta.
Of course, get like I'm on.
Oh, Nalen Namo. Look at that. There's no replacement for you. Lifetime contract.
Lifetime. No, how you know? How you if you want?
Yeah, Manqoba Mngqithi, Mana Yanko Sundowns. Do you think they want to take him out?
Before we go there, I think I forgot to tell you I was at Woolworths and they were asking me about you. So I gave someone your numbers.
Who?
Who? No, I forgot. I'll tell you off air. It was one of those days. They were saying,
why
Clement scored number. I was in a rush.
What was the concept?
I understand.
No, you can't giving people my
numbers. No, I was just waiting to go Woolworths. Chabalo never last sleep. But I can't take my grocery. I can't damn it. I can't talk about black and the berry.
So sometimes you said no because I'm not there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna do the same to you.
Not there. Sorry for disturbing. Where were you, Coronel?
Nah, I'm fit, but yeah. Anyways, I was asking you about Manqoba Mngqithi with the Sundowns team. Would you see them heading forward? I mean, like they scored their first goals, Kickoff, but Mbabane Swallows. Their first 4 goals of the season.
First 4 goals there?
And they haven't, at that time, I think they haven't scored more South Africa.
Yeah, that was the first because the other ones were own goals there. Go MTN8. No, it's Mamelodi Sundowns. They're supposed to be playing their rivals. I don't know why do we call SuperSport their rivals? Because when SuperSport has best players, they go to Sundowns, understand? So if we consider them their rivals, I don't know. But me, I think it's their B team, understand? Because when Sundowns want
their development team, actually.
Yeah, so exactly, Sundowns. When Sundowns have players that they don't want to use, they give them to SuperSport. Then when SuperSport have best players, then they go to Sundowns.
But he might be going out on loan because Kakuna United. Another talent killed.
The guy
is it
agents, they involved. The boy, he did go on strike and he wanted to go to Kaizer Chiefs, so understand. Sundowns by force time. Me, once a player announces publicly that he wants to go, let him go, understand.
I think have the characters Sipombuli Mona strike over Chiefs.
Well, that's Chiefs want him, that's the thing. Because of his record.
But they need him.
Bad behavior, understand. So-called bad behavior, understand.
Chiefs is known for bad players also.
I think they don't want them with the Danons that you have. I think they don't want players that are going to disturb the players mentally, understand. So I don't think they understand. So then after we have to beat them up, understand. So I don't think Chiefs will want him for that reason, understand. But a quality player on the pitch, you can't go
take nothing away. Chef, master chef.
So yeah, Ruba is going to
Skuku on loan. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I just want him to play football, understand, and enjoy football again. So good move for him. He's not happy at Sundowns. Clearly, a lot of players are not happy at Sundowns, in my view. Understand.
But I see Manqoba Mngqithi stamping his foot a bit. He dropped Mokoena and Mudau.
Hey, he's lucky.
Game here, SuperSport.
I don't know.
And such decisions, they might come back and bite you. Unfortunately, it didn't. It worked out in his favor, and there's nothing we can say about it.
Yeah, but there are players that are undroppable, in my view.
Yeah, in my view, Mudau.
Those are the 2 players, in my view, they would be in every team sheet, starting 11 in South Africa, understand? So I don't know, he's trying to be those strict teachers that he's just trying to put his authority.
I mean, who really support that? And he doesn't look at stupid social media comments and all that.
But I would say Pito, I want to understand that before Pito became who he was at Sundowns.
It's all about being humble.
Yeah,
but I think in his mind, I think he knows that he has a quality team. He knows that he can contend for the league again. So I think you're on to more from your height.
But the fans of Sundowns, they want more than just the league title, I understand.
But they were playing against SuperSport. From the back, you could see them, the Sundowns that we know.
Yeah.
Your 2 touches, 1 touches, your shoe shine piano, Temba's one with the big heel to Rainers with the finish.
Yeah. No. And he was on the bench one, to understand. So those are the kind of things, to understand. That's why I say Sundowns have a quality 11 and they have a quality bench. Understand? It's not like
a quality stand.
Exactly, understand. So obviously, once you're a good player for another player, SuperSport, obviously, yes, they only played in the MTN8. I knew that you see a lot of these teams, what they're going to do is now when they play against Pirates and Sundowns, because Pirates have played a lot of games in Sundowns. The second half, the legs, they end up getting tired, understand? And now you know that Sundowns and Pirates, they're much more fitter game-wise, understand? So I knew the second half, they're going to kill the game off. SuperSport are just going to switch off. They're going to get tired. Sundowns are going to bring more quality off the bench, you understand? So it was a given. They're going to beat the B team. They're going to beat their reserve team, which is SuperSport.
Always and forever. And I think that frustrates Kevin Hunt a lot because he's a winner.
Yeah, he's a winner, and I feel sorry for him because the owners of SuperSport, I don't know why they're doing this. That they only sell their best players to Sundowns. I don't know why. If it's a contract negotiation that they have with Sundowns, that our best players go to you. Like I was saying to another friend of mine, I was saying there's a 15-year-old playing for under 15 go SuperSport. SuperSport have already looked at him and told him that you are going to play for Sundowns.
Obviously, it's always the case.
That's always the
and
case.
They're very good with like producing your Campbell, your Mokoena, your Mbule. The list goes on.
Yeah, the list just goes on, to understand. They're very good at that. So the only thing is now that they don't sell the quality players to Chiefs or Pirates. They all go to Sundowns. I mean, Pirates, let's not go much about them, but when they got Tito was not a big name, go Super Sport. Bata was not a big name, go Super Sport. But the big names, where do they go? They go to Clorco. Understand? And somehow, it's in your ball, you understand?
Because there's no competition.
I mean, exactly. I was looking at a stat even now. They were saying that Sundowns spent 194 million just on 3 players.
It's Siles, it's Allende, it's Ribeiro, and there's one other player, Tashik Matthews. All 4 players.
194
amounts
million.
Amounts to that.
How do you that is why in Europe there is this thing called financial fair play. Because if that was not there, the big teams will just carry on doing as they please. You understand? The small teams will just get smaller. So if we can implement that I'm telling you, there'll be much more competition, I understand. Because when it comes to Pirates and Chiefs, we can't buy as we please. And that is a fact. We can't. Are those
teams are managed by experienced people like Gupta's? I don't want to say the other name,
but yeah, we know who them is. For them, it's not a lot of it. It's not putting a hole in their pocket,
and it's not a loss for them. Also, like they just look into it. They just say, "Let's go."
Exactly. Let's go. I think in the next few years we have to implement something like that, so that at least the league can be more competitive. We understand there can be competition in the league. We understand because currently, when we say Sundowns is taking the league, okay, yes, they're taking the league. Oh, is that something to celebrate about? The fans, they want trophies. They're not winning knockout competitions in South Africa. They're only winning the league.
But Mapute, if that's how your management style is and it's winning for you, it's working for you, that's how you should use it. It's competition after all.
So why are you
feeling sorting out for other teams?
So
obviously he had a fight with
you fire a coach that won the league.
He had a fight with the sporting director. And I don't think it was because of that. They wanted the CAF Champions League. They thought Rulani wouldn't win the CAF Champions League. Look what he's going to do with Wade.
Manqoba, you think he's going to win that?
The CAF.
You're playing around, I understand. So they have downgraded. On a serious note,
it's a downgrade.
They have downgraded when it comes to
compared to Mokoena.
Yes, they have downgraded.
Because Mokoena also benefited the Bafana national team in a way. We don't talk about that, but Rulani Mokoena benefited the Bafana national team.
No, most definitely. We could see most of the players that were there were his players, I understand. Yeah. And it's not like Hugo Bruce now was changing tactics.
I don't think Hugo Bruce was like coaching them. He just told them, okay, sharp, structure here, balance here, this, go.
And do
it's
what
all about
you
organizing in the national team. Exactly. You can't be teaching footballers to play soccer.
Exactly. And he just told them, do what you do best. You guys know each other, I understand. Do what you do best. I mean, that's the same thing that what happened to Spain when they won the World Cup.
Yeah.
I mean, you had 70% of the starting or 80% of the starting lineup of Barcelona players.
And then Real Madrid, the rest.
Yeah, the rest. How do you coach them?
The rest of the other
You say,
teams.
do what you do best. Play what you do at club level, I understand. So that's the same thing. We need to thank him. We
don't give you much flowers, but just to you, man.
Yeah, so no, coming back to Sundowns, the most important thing is 3 points. They got the 3 points. The fans were happy. But there's going to be question marks once the group stages go.
I think the decider will be the Kaizer Chiefs game. If they lose that game.
You think so?
If they lose that game, there's going to be too much talk. Because remember, Sundowns supporters don't want to lose to Kaizer Chiefs. They don't want to lose to Orlando Pirates. Once they start losing to those teams, that's where the talking is going to be. You can get away with it with your Super Sport, your whatever team. Just don't lose to those teams.
Yeah, I mean, the coaches got fired or got demoted when they lost to Pirates because Manqoba was the coach. They lost to Pirates.
In 10-8 when Saling never filled.
Yeah, then back again, they lost to Pirates. Ronaldo is gone. So you might have a point there to say, Chiefs beat Sundowns.
Chiefs beat Sundowns. Manqoba Mngqithi is not safe.
I hope the security is tight at the stadium. Because
no, but like FMB.
Yeah, but you need to bring
side like Renston, Kaizer Chiefs support. The other side of it, it's always Mamelodi Sundowns, Cabo Yellow. So you might be a bit lucky, but there's going to be boos. There's going to be. I just hope they lose. It's fun for South African football. Let's just see where the league is going now.
No, okay, sharp. No, you have a point. I did say that Chiefs will get a result there. I understand. So, but I went for Chiefs. No, it will be fun for South African football. And then he's gonna have to bring Mokoena and Mudau back. There's no question.
Against Kaizer Chiefs, I think he has to. He cannot take any chance.
Because if he's going to be arrogant like this, he's going to lose the dressing room. I'm telling you, those guys are leaders in the dressing room. Understand? And once you lose the dressing room,
it demoralizes the other players.
It's going to be hard for him to come back. We understand. It's going to be very, very hard for him to come back. But yeah, I mean, the captain is back, Williams. I mean, he's back. He had a good game against SuperSport. I mean, you can see how they start. Quality, how they want to start.
Quality goal player.
Yes,
he's not a goalkeeper. He's a goal player.
Yeah, exactly. So. And maybe that's what was missing in the previous games for MTN8. But you could see that he was a difference. Not in saving, but in starting play. We understand. That's how Sundowns play. We understand. So it's good to see him back. And then, but he has to bring Mokoena and Mudau back. He has to. He shouldn't get overconfident and think that he won 2-0, that he's going to carry on like this. He can't.
So looking at the Sundowns front three, Lille, Reyners, Ribeiro, I think they all are they out and out strikers, all three of them, and then you're still playing three of them up front. What do you think about that tactic?
I know. Will they pass to each other?
That's the thing I'm saying. They're all out and out strikers. Everybody wants to score there.
Exactly.
And Shaolil is hungry for goals now. It's going to be another thing. Ribeiro, never mind him. Never mind. He's a creator.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm worried about Shaolil and Reyners.
I don't think they're going to pass to each other. I understand. I think that's going to be an issue.
Timbazone is going to have a lot of work on his back.
But I like it.
I can quality. I can. Auto pass but I pass and then it's gonna frustrate him a bit.
No, most definitely.
It's gonna frustrate him.
I understand. So yeah, so I see there's gonna be a bit of issues there, I understand. Because I would try and play Abu Lodge, or understand Abu Matthews, or understand. Start with them as well. But this season,
come to think of it, Sundowns as players, man. But you're still starting out and out strikers go front three.
That's the way
you got Maseko also.
Yo.
Kante.
Yo. So that's why I say there's a lot of pressure on him, but there's also a rumor. Kerry is just what's his name? He's just the caretaker coach.
That's false, man. He's a head coach.
There's a rumor now that Benny McCarthy that
I think he's just raising his hand up, and I think Flemingbeck will look into him, but also Flemingbeck will look outside.
No, they actually spoke to his agent. I think he was on another show, let me not mention. And his agent did not say that Sundowns, when they asked him the question, has Sundowns spoke to you with regards to Benny McCarthy? He couldn't say yes, he couldn't say no.
So there was something there.
So then you must read into that to say, okay.
But is it another demotion for Manqoba Mngqithi, or are they going to rope in Benny McCarthy into the co-coaching thing? I don't think Benny McCarthy is built for that. Hey?
No. Benny McCarthy, head coach. They'll sabotage you, those guys. Manqoba, I am going to grandstand, I understand that. Because they will sabotage you, understand. I would leave that boy that they got there, the former Amazulu coach, I would leave him with Benny McCarthy. I think they will cook. They will definitely cook. He's saying Manqoba le Kompela. Not a good combination. But anyway, as a club, but I wish them the best. I wish I was playing Sundowns this weekend. I wish that I was playing them in the final. Unfortunately, they don't get to the M10 final, I understand. But anyway, good luck to Sundowns. But there needs to be changes that they're not going to do this.
Changes.
Yeah,
there
has to. They're not going to be like this the entire season. It's not going to be like this.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's been Kickoff Culture. We're closing it right now. Podcasting, the beautiful game. What all of about the number?
Sorry.
I'm sharp with it.